Alright guys, here are the woods. I'm walking back. This is the shoulder. Right there on the ground, this is my car. A fucking deer ran out right in front of me. I was doing 40 miles an hour. Wasn't even up to speed yet. And this fucker ran out. I slammed the brakes to 30. My fucking car is totaled. I can't even get in or out of the fucking door. I'm trying to keep it calm for you guys. I was screaming and going nuts. Look at this shit. I haven't even delivered one fucking newspaper yet. I'm set to sell my fucking car tomorrow. And now I'm not going to be able to because I don't have a fucking running car. Look at this shit. I'm going to film it during the day. This is just to show you guys how fucking much my life sucks. 2 months old, not even. Look at this. Alright guys, I barely hit the fucking deer. I called the police. My boss came right after I ended that last clip. I'm hoping it gets totaled out because it's not drivable. I'll buy something different. Can't even open the door. I wasn't going to call the police. I was just going to take the fender off, but I don't want to be paying for a car that's not drivable and I won't be able to fix by myself. And I'm not going to be going to work, so I'm not going to have the money. So this is going to be it for now. Try and film another clip if it doesn't get towed away before. Yeah, I'm going to film another clip if it doesn't get towed away before it gets sunny out. But I have a nice 25-mile walk fucking ahead of me, so this will be fun. Because I don't have cash on me to pay for a cab, and there's no stores anywhere near here with an ATM. So I'll definitely try and film during then. And I have no idea if I'm going to be selling my Lexus now, because I might need that as a fucking car. So we'll see. Alright guys, so I'm driving a Scion currently. We were waiting for a tow truck. I ripped the wheel well off. It's back there. It's all plastic. I cut all the plastic pieces off. I bent the fender for now. It's still rubbing only when I make turns. So, and I thought it was leaking coolant too. It might be. I'm not sure because I don't have a fucking coolant temp gauge in here. But yeah, I'm driving it home. I have my brother following me. It's not a roadworthy car. I basically persuaded the cop into thinking it was. Pulls to the right real hard. I couldn't go above 45 miles an hour because it was pulling so hard. And basically what I'm doing now is pulling the fender off. I started it when I was talking to the cop. I took the top bolts off. Didn't get it on camera. I didn't really care at that point. I cut the wheel well off. Had my pocket knife. This is why I carry tools. Even if you have a new car, you should always carry tools with you. You never know who you may need to help or what can happen on the side of the road. And if I didn't have my tools, I wouldn't have been able to drive this home. The guy they wanted to charge $350, and I wasn't doing that because if I don't go through my insurance, I want to keep it cheap, you know. They were going to charge me $100 minimum for coming out there, and yeah, the suspension's bent too. I don't know if I told you guys that yet. And worst part is these parts are almost impossible to find because the car is so new. So I'll have to special order parts if I do get them. But I took all the bolts off. It's one of the hardest fenders I've ever had to take off. I had to break a piece of plastic to get to those two bolts. I had to break it, and I had to cut plastic over here. Had to bend this. I had to bend the fender right here. That wasn't bent before, just right there was, and that's why I couldn't open the door. Subframe's bent, if you can't already tell. So that's actually part of the frame of the car. That's non-removable. So nothing will ever line up as clean as it did before. But I took all the bolts off, so we're going to try and get this off right now. And since everything's all bent, it does not want to budge. Every single bolt is out too. But like I said, it's bent, so nothing wants to budge. So I'm just going to double check everything once I get it out. Or before I get it out, I'll show you guys how I did that. Another thing I forgot to mention is if I could get this fender off, the fender would be the only thing I have to replace cosmetically, and the hood too, if I can't bend that back perfectly. I want it to look perfect. That's the main reason I bought a brand new fucking car. The hood and fender are the only two things. I mean, right here is dented a little bit, but cracked. All I have to do is add epoxy to the other side, like that shit right. And the bumper looks fine. This was popped out before. Pop that back in. There are a couple cracks in the bumper. That won't be perfect. The inside of the headlight actually broke. That's pissing me off right now. So that has to be replaced now too. But yeah. Alright guys, so I spent like 10-20 minutes hammering it. This is the best it's going to come out. There's some paint chips. There's some metal bending right there. Paint chips here. I mean, if I cover that up with some touch-up paint in the meantime, I think that'll look pretty good. And then later on, I'll bondo it out and then bring it to a shop to just spray down real quick. It shouldn't cost more than 50 to 100, I think. And this is really the only panel that needs to be painted. Maybe the hood. I don't know how bad the hood is yet. I have to check that out. Make sure I don't crack the hood, because I mean the hood's just a nice fine bend. So I test fitted it before. It fits fine now. The headlight needs to be replaced. It's cracked on the inside. It works for now though. Bumper is in pretty good condition. Little polish and wax that'll come out, but it's looking a lot better than it did when I hit the car. So I'm gonna try and put this back on real quick. What up guys? Got the Scion in running condition so I could drive it without it rubbing up against shit. And the suspension wasn't bent. It was the subframe rubbing up against the tire, and the alignment got smacked off a little bit. I adjusted the alignment myself, so that's fine now. There was I thought it was leaking from the back of the engine towards the firewall, but it wasn't. But there was a hairline crack in the radiator. I sealed that up with some JB Weld. That's fine. So it's running now. All it needs, basically everything that's wrong with it, is cosmetic. Here's the side skirt right here. Here's the side skirt right here. There's this guy on eBay. He sells parts pre-painted with the color code of the car for Scion and Toyota. He's like a Toyota guy, I guess, and I'm going to have to buy parts from him. I'm only going to buy the fender tomorrow after I get the fender done, because the fender is actually not letting me, well, it wasn't letting me drive the car and steer because it was rubbing up against the tire, and the subframe was too. Bending that subframe back, I don't think I had to do anything as hard as that in my fucking life. Hammering that back and trying to get it to the right spot, the exact spot where it needs to be, was near impossible. It's still not even in the right spot yet. But when I have a non-bent fender that I could use to put up over there, I'll be able to get a better idea of where it needs to be. And the car is not drivable if it rains out. I'm going to show you guys why. It's pretty hard to hydrolock an engine. It's extremely hard to hydrolock an engine. But yeah, hold on, I need to get my flashlight on. Yeah, it's extremely hard to hydrolock an engine, but if I hit one puddle at the right exact time, the engine will hydrolock. So I'm buying the fender that's 250 painted. Fender's 250 painted, and I need the wheel well because I had to cut that in order to drive the car back, because I didn't want to pay $350 for fucking towing. But right up in here, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, right in there is the air intake. It sucks, pointing at the tire and sucking in air from there. Why, I have no idea. But if I drive the car when it rains out, it will suck water into the engine and possibly hydrolock the engine, which I don't want to do, or foul the plugs out. And then the hood is bent right here. The hood will have to be replaced too. I just noticed. I tried bending that back as best as possible. I can't do that. The hood is $650 painted. Fender's $250, so that's already at $900. Headlights $100 used. I found one online, perfect condition, for $100, but the thing is, if that's sold by the time I want to buy one, it's going to cost me $200 for a headlight. That's $1,200. The bumper is fine. I'm going to keep the bumper. And there's a plastic piece that connects to the headlight that I need to buy, which is $50, believe it or not, which connects to headlight, fender, and bumper. And I don't know why they did this. You cannot have a headlight on your car without the fender and bumper on. If I took the bumper and the fender off, the headlight would not be able to sit in this car. The one bolt is connected to the fender right there, and the other one is connected to that plastic piece that's sticking out right there that connects to the bumper and the fender as well. So it's pointing down right now. The HIDs came in. I'm still going to unbox them and install them, especially because I need the light as much as possible since the headlight is pointing downwards. But it's basically it. Tried to sell the Lexus. I was selling it without a radiator for $900. The chick was still interested in it, and I fixed the radiator. I told her I'll still sell it to you for the same price. She was like, okay, thank you. And then we go there, the radiator busts open again, and she's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to lower the price now. I was like, I was selling it to you for $900 without a radiator to begin with, and now I fixed it. And it broke again. I should still charge you $900. And I knocked it off to $600. She didn't want it. She was being really greedy and shit. So she could fuck off. I'm probably going to have to use the Lexus for work until I could get that thing in good condition. So $60 for a radiator and $150 for insurance is not bad at all for a month at least. So I'm probably going to be using this for a little bit. The transmission's fine in it. I just learned that today. I think it was from yesterday when I fixed it, but that's what's happening in my life right now. I have a lot of footage of a lot of different shit between the accident, working on the Lexus, trying to sell the Lexus, and bending fenders and shit. So I don't know which clips I'm putting in the video. It's probably going to be a two-part video, the Scion and the Lexus. I'm going to show you right now, before I end this video, exactly who I'm getting parts from. So if anyone else out there has this problem, they could do the same thing, but there's not a chance in hell once the Scion looks good. Again, not a chance in hell I'm driving that car to work once. I am actually looking for another job right now. The stress factor with this job is ridiculous. I have no way to get to work tonight. My boss still expects me to come in, which I'm not doing. I should be taking off of work until I get the car fixed, honestly, but he's being a dick. I don't even know how I'm getting to work tomorrow night, because like I said, I have to get the radiator for the Lexus. Not gonna lie, it'll be nice driving the Lexus again, but show you guys real quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to end this clip. My mom locked the garage door for some fucking reason. I'll film the next clip and show you guys. Here are the HIDs. I'm about to do a separate unboxing video of that. And I have diabetes, if you can't tell. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I think I do. That's my mom. It's completely genetic in our family. But this is the fender right here. It's $222. The paint coat I have is going to cost extra apparently. And this is, the red is my paint right there that I'm going to ask them for. It's weird because it's not like you can click quantity 1 and then the paint code red. You have to hit buy it now and then email him and hope he gets the right one. But about to buy this right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for more shitty accident videos, because it's going to be a lot of work done to the Scion. So peace.